fighting amongst each other.
Fight each other in the elections.
Sanjay Jha is listening to you, and I want to ask Sanjay Jha.
Yes.
In 1966, for the Congress party, it was the Shiv Sena. Today, it is the MNS. Isn't it so convenient for you that the Shiv Sena and the MNS fight it out on the streets? You know, the Shiv Sena was doing it in Kolhapur, MNS is doing it across the board, asking people to, you know, go on this violent streak and justifying it also. It's so convenient for the Congress party.
Well, Mahrukh, is very strange that today the Shiv Sena or the MNS are out, hitting out at toll plazas and destroying public property. I can tell you that Mr. Deshpande of MNS is wrong, because under BOT, finally the privately owned property is transferred to the government. So it is a destruction of public property, Mr. Deshpande. I think you should know that, and you should be responsible. And how, even if it's private property, you can't come on national television and say it is okay for us to destroy it. I mean, that's still an act of criminality. But Mahrukh, to answer your question, if you look, you raised it very pertinently yourself, that there is not just a Lok Sabha but an assembly election coming up. And as far as the Shiv Sena and MNS are concerned, they adopt very similar tactics. Violence here, attack against North Indians, identity politics is played consistently by both parties. They are first cousins party, or two sides of a coin. But as far as we are concerned, I can tell you there's no need to drag, I think, the Congress into this. You should ask the BJP this question, because the BJP is a partner with the Shiv Sena, and the MNS is an offshoot of the Shiv Sena.
But Mr. Jha,
they all have very similar ideology.
Look at the reaction from your government in Maharashtra. Look at this reaction to an open statement of provocation. In 2012, the Maharashtra Navnirman Sena had similar protests in Maharashtra. Those got ended abruptly, again, which was seen to be extremely convenient for the Congress party. Even now, even in 2013, when this issue has suddenly been raised by the MNS after seeing the Shiv Sena, for the Congress and the NCP, it makes perfect sense.
Well, I can tell you on behalf of the Congress party, of which I am a spokesman, I can tell you this much, that the MNS and the Shiv Sena should know, and they should know this very categorically, that, thanks to the media and thanks to greater public awareness, people are not going to be fooled by all these acts of vandalism and provocation. That, end of day, I can see greater anger at people who use these forms of protestations to make a political point. I think these are now very age-old tactics. They are gone. They are now considered to be extremely Jurassic, and the India of today wants more responsible political parties,
Mr. Jha,
and they will get a fitting response when the elections are out. So let me tell you, it is their problem. I can't answer why they behave the way they do. That's their responsibility.
No, we are asking about why the Congress is so timid in its response. But I want to go to Shaina NC of the BJP. First of all, Shaina, I'm curious to know, what does the BJP think of what the MNS is doing?
First and foremost, Mahrukh, please understand that the cause is totally led tax imposed on the government.
Okay, Shaina, I can't hear you. We'll try and get that audio line clear. But Sanjay Jha, let me ask you that question while we go back to Shaina NC. The basic argument at the base of all this, it has developed a violent streak to it. But the basic argument is that toll booths and the way they are handed out to private companies, the kind of money that is being made by certain companies, it is a fact. It is also clear that toll booth management is not transparent. And that is something that the Congress cannot avoid.
Well, Mahrukh, all I can say
and
is
let me also bring to your fact that there are some places in Maharashtra, as per the NHAI, toll booth should be over a stretch of 80 kilometers. It is only in 30 kilometers in some places in Maharashtra that toll booths have come up. And it is the ordinary citizen at the end of the day who's suffering. What answers does the Congress have for that?
Well, all I can tell you is, Mahrukh, I'll answer, because unless you give me specific instances, I can't give you a specific response. But let me tell you broadly, whenever you have a public-private partnership project, which is basically a norm followed for urban infrastructure, highways, etc., ports, it's a norm done internationally. The reason why they are done, and the reason why you have a private sector partner, is because of financing, because of skills, because of expertise. Now, let me answer your question. The protestations say that a private sector operator may have benefited. The truth of the matter is that the reason why governments get into this partnership, which are by the way only awarded after a very transparent competitive bidding system. So if there was, if anybody alleges that was being wrongly done, it should have been brought many years ago.
One second. Let me give you a fact. Mr. Jha,
let me tell you.
No.
If
You
there is,
spoke
if there
about
is,
how
if
the
there is
system
anybody
is
who's
extremely
made wrong
transparent.
profits, it's something that needs to be debated.
Mr. Jha,